This is kind of a slap in the face, but we're pretty much used to it. Biden's war on hunting faces blowback from Republicans, sportsmen, and other groups. Well, let's get this thing straight. Get it in your head. Biden only thinks about ice cream and smelling little girls' hair. This had to come from Obama and his administration that he has in power there. Everything that's going on in the White House is not coming from Biden. He's the nitwit that sits in front of a desk and signs this shit. These are not his ideas. Like taking a 5-year-old and sitting him down at the table. Well, if you eat your spinach, you can have this candy bar. If you don't get it. Okay, they're under fire for regulatory proposals. And it would also serve as a backdoor attacking hunting. It's always targeting the hunters, anybody with a firearm. Always, 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 always. You better get something through your head. Your Constitution says that Congress has no authority ever. They are constitutionally banned from infringing upon your gun rights. And their only laws up there are that they're supposed to do, they are supposed to protect your rights, not steal them. Raising the cost of hunting raises the cost of fishing, raising the cost of the crowd doing the thing is objective. They know if you make something more expensive, less people will do it. Let's see, they're not using science, not whatsoever. In 2021, the Center for Biological Diversity and influential environmental group with assets exceeding $4 million. They wanted more stringent federal wildlife protections, so they sued the federal government over a Trump administration rule. Okay, instead of defending the rule, the Biden administration asked the court to delay, and they agreed with the Center for Biological Diversity that stipulates the government would take a wide-ranging step to protect wildlife. Well, all of this, here's the thing, they went to, under the settlement, they promised to expand lead ammunition and prohibited against, across various refuge, beginning in 2026. Here's something else. You see Biden administration rushed to industrialize U.S. oceans to stop climate change. This is not coming from Biden. He can't think ahead. Here's who they have in charge. She was sworn in to lead the agency, Fish and Wildlife Service, March 2022. Oh, God. Yeah, they're demanding a lead ammunition phase out on all national wildlife refuge. The settlement even requires the agency to tell hunters to use bear spray when attacked by a grizzly bear, instead of shooting the endangered animal. What we need is a politician spray. Now here's top officials warned Biden about dangers of wind energy projects and fishing industry, so on and so forth. In conservation, the very essence of Teddy Roosevelt was multiple use, public access, the best science, the greater good, longest term. Hunting has always been the core. It's the hunters that are the conservationists, not the government. Okay, here, got another group quietly taking farmland out of production in rural America. It's all this You've got to get them socialists out of power. Too much overreach. Okay, they're going to try and pursue this again elsewhere because again and again and again they keep trying this. They view hunters as an obstacle, even though the hunters are largely the primary drivers of conservation. And they wouldn't respond to that. Same old shit. Their way or hit the highway. And it don't work that way. Okay, so you hunters out there, even target shooters, whatever, let it be known. Seems like Democrats are the greatest cause of total social collapse. Don't let it happen. You got a mouth, you got a voice, you use it every day. Use it for good. Call your politicians, call your newspapers, post signs out in front of your house. Get their attention. Get their attention. You know what they say? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. And they're not lying.